My name is Liemi. Today, my speak topic is the joy of gardening with my children. Today, I have my purpose is to describe my favorite hobby, the joy of gardening with my children. I'm actually a more quiet and passive person. While some people enjoy gardening or some sport activity, I prefer gardening because it gives me more personal space and I don't need to go and deal with too many of people. So I love the feelings of you reap what you sow. I'm started to small plants at home, and one of the first thing I planted was portulaca. Actually, it's the most rose that mostly you can see at the roadside. So watching it grow from a tiny plant into the whole floor of the colorful flower gave me a sense of peace. But the real magic happened when our school developed a small garden. That was my personal hobby slowly become part of my teaching journey. Why I introduced gardening? So one of the main reason I wanted my children to do gardening is most of them actually they don't like eat vegetable. Many of them actually are picky eater, and no matter how you encourage them, some still refuse eat the vegetable. So I proposed to my principal to create a small gardening space for them. So I believe that if the children could plant their own vegetable, they might change how they feel about eating the vegetable. So when first time I brought them into the garden, their reaction was actually very funny. So they will say, "Teacher, so dirty." They will say, "Wow, so hot." And some of even refuse to touch the soil. And because when they see some worms or some insect or snail, actually they will say, what is this? So this is some situation happen at the beginning when I bring them go to the garden. So I proposed to my principal to create a small gardening space for them. So I believe that if the children could plant their own vegetable, they might change how they feel about eating the vegetable. So when first time I brought them into the garden, their reaction was actually very funny. So they will say, "Teacher, so dirty." They will say, "Wow, so hot." And some of even refuse to touch the soil. And because when they see some worms or some insect or snail, actually they will say, what is this? So this is some situation happen at the beginning when I bring them go to the garden. So beside cherry tomato, we plant other vegetables such as kangkong, emperor vegetable, spinach, comb, and some other easy grow vegetable. So the children will help with all the steps: planting, caring, observing, and most exciting part, harvesting. So from the picture here, you can see these are some plants that I have got my children to plant at the school. So they are corn, spinach, and the cherry tomato. So when harvest day come, the atmospheres become very lively. The children proudly cut the vegetable, wash them, and help with some simple cooking. And one of the most surprising part is even the children who usually refuse to eat the vegetable, suddenly they want to eat them because they planted with their own hand and their effort. So this is something that I'm very happy and proud of them. From the picture here, you can see the children were from at the first step loosening the soil, weeding until the daily watering the plants, till the harvest. I will guide them to do it step by step. Okay, from the picture here, you can see that this is the first time we planted the corn. So from the picture, you can see actually the corn was small size because well, this is the first time we plant the corn. Actually, the leaf was very quite tall and bigger, but not sure why the corn when come out is smaller size. Then another two picture is after they harvest the spinach, so I guiding them how to wash the vegetable, then later we'll go for cooking. So from the picture here is I guide the preschool children go to the garden. So we have planted some spring onion, pomelo, and some mint plants. So rather than we just let them go and plant, we'll bring them go for observation. For example, for the spring onion, so we let after we plant, so we will let them for harvest. Then for the mint leaf, we will let them pluck some leaf and smell. So let them know that planting is not just for harvest. Actually, we can add in some other fun activity inside also. Then this one is other than gardenings, plantings, harvesting. So actually, I also guide my children to making the compass because daily we are cooking at school, so we will have some fruit or vegetable waste. So these are something that we not only throw but we can use to making the compass. So I guiding the children the step by step we are making the compass. Gardening also connect our children into the daily life. Vegetable actually are something they can see every day on their plate, but without involve them in the process, the gardening process, actually the children they cannot understand the effort behind all the vegetable. So by planting, caring, and the harvesting, they begin to develop empathy. So they learn that the food actually does not appear magically. So actually it's come from the hard work, patience, and responsibility from all the farmer. So through the gardening, our children also learn to build the practical life skill. We teach them how to make the compost. So from here, they know how to take care for the earth and how to respect to the environment. So this is especially important today because you can see now most of the children they spend most of their time on the social media, iPhone, the TV, iPad, YouTube, and game. So even though we bring them into the garden are quite challenging, but this process actually teach them many things such as problem solving. Actually, they face the difficult such as the insect plant die already and the weather problem also. So but from here they learn okay try again and instead of giving up. The most important they learn through the meaning of you reap what you saw. Nowadays, many children they are easily frustrated or depend on their parents. But through the gardening, they finally experience what is the feel like. You put it in effort, be patient, take care of something daily, and you will see the result on your own hand. So, in the conclusion, gardening is more than just my personal hobby, but actually now it has become a meaningful part of my teaching journey. It allowed me to share joy, patience, discovery, and making this healthy habit to my young children. So, watching them grow, just like the plant they take care for, is one of the greatest reward for me. So, thank you for listening for my speech, The Joy of Gardening with Children. Thank you.